busting them ducks in flight. Well, the turkeys are strutting, big bucks are rutting, a family adventure, that's right. When the sun starts setting, you better be a betting we'll be headed to the old fish fry. Well, a frogging and a strutting and a ducking and a bucking, a family adventure, that's right. TP Outdoors, yeah. Pay it forward, y'all.
TP Outdoors Adventures, brought to you by Ryan Chevrolet, Kepper Dirt and Equipment Rental, and these great sponsors. Closed captioning provided by Catfish Charlie's and Catfish Charlie's North. Real fresh. Last week on TP Outdoors Pay It Forward Adventures, Bill hunted with Donnie Cook and was able to make some special memories with Donnie. This week, Bill and the TP crew are still at Mercer Whitetails and will be hunting with a couple of American wounded war heroes. This week's special guests are Bill Jamison and Jonathan Bamberg. Bill Jamison served in the Vietnam War and retired from the U.S. Army as a CW2. He is the 2016-17 Disabled American Veteran of the Year because of work helping other veterans and donating countless hours to the DAV and the Chenault Aviation and Military Museum. Bill went from serving his country to now serving his veteran brothers and sisters. Jonathan Bamberg is a former explosives ordnance disposal specialist with the U.S. Armed Forces and former counterintelligence counter-threat operations special agent with the U.S. Department of Defense. Jonathan now dedicates his life to helping other veterans that are suffering with PTSD. Numerous veterans struggling with PTSD have called Jonathan at all hours of the night and day. These veterans have found a friend in Jonathan, and many are still here today because of the guidance that he offers. We at TP Outdoors are honored to be able to pay it forward to both of these men, who are themselves paying it forward. The early hours of October 14th finds a caravan of handicapped and wounded warrior hunters descending on Mercer Whitetails in North Louisiana. There are 12 hunters on today's hunt, including the familiar face of Hollywood Dylan Cotton. You may remember Dylan from a couple of years ago when he first starred on TP Outdoors Adventures, taking his first deer.
So, you don't have to kill a deer this morning. You can get one this afternoon if you're not sure. So take your time. When the deer come to the feed pile, they're going to stay there for 5 to 10 minutes. So you don't have to rush your shot. If it blows or runs off, there may be another one coming. There's a lot of deer on this spot. So take your time and make a good shot. No front-on shots, no from the back shots. Everything needs to be broadside.
After final instructions from Bill and Jeff, our hunters are set up in their blinds as the sun begins to rise. Chris Porter is hunting with veteran Bill Jamison. As the sky begins to brighten, things are looking good as the deer are already at the feed.
He's a pretty deer, but we can't shoot him. We got another one over here to our right. On to your right, out in the middle of that lane. He just walked into the woods. Back out to the left. Let's study this one a minute. That's, I believe this one out here is a doe. Yeah. There's 2 deer. 3 deer. 4 deer.
Bill has never taken a deer. Listen closely, and you can hear the excitement in his breathing as he prepares for the shot.
I just see that one that's facing broad. Well, hell no. Let them come up here. Let them come up here and get their nose in that big buck crunch.
Ryan Chevrolet is the largest selection of Chevy trucks, cars, and SUVs in the area. Browse over 400 vehicles on our lot, including the family favorite Tahoe and Suburban. Test drive the dependable, long-lasting Silverado with a selection of over 200 and choose from 5 different special edition Silverados, including the Realtree Edition. Visit Ryan Chevrolet in Monroe or search online at RyanAutomotive.com.
Thanks for making Ryan Chevrolet the #1 truck dealer in Northeast Louisiana.
You're the first one up in the morning. You're ready for the day, and you've got a lot to do. But sometimes you need a bigger shovel. For over 17 years, Kepper Dirt and Equipment Rental has been keeping the big boys in the big toys. Doesn't matter if you're a hunter, farmer, contractor, or you just like getting dirty. We've got the steel to get the job done right. Kepper Dirt and Equipment Rental. Work done right.
Nikon's no-fault policy was created for those who continually push the envelope, travel the farthest, stay the longest, brave the most hostile elements. We do our best to deliver on our promise of a lifetime of performance. And we'll stand with you should accidents happen. Trust earned. Nikon.
From hunting to hardware, it's all in one store. We have everything that you're looking for. From hunting to hardware, it's TP Outdoors. The biggest selection, the best price, and local people who treat you right. From hunting to hardware, it's TP
Outdoors Superstore, Bree Yard, Monroe, Mill Street, West Monroe.
We're waiting on that one in the center. The big one in the center is the one we're after. I believe. We're waiting on it to turn. Which one did you shoot at? Did you shoot at the one in the center or the one on the right? Did you shoot at the one on the center or on the one on the right?
On the right. It was the only one that went broadside.
Folks, not only is Chris acting as cameraman on this hunt, but he also has the responsibility of choosing the correct deer to be taken. And he's supposed to let his hunter know which deer to shoot. Someone forgot to let Chris know that most veterans that have served in times of war have lost some of their hearing, and that when he whispers instructions in the deer blind, it's very possible that his instructions are not going to be heard. Well, at least Bill did pick out a mature doe, and everything is going to work out just fine.
Well, you made a good shot on that deer.
Yeah.
Before Bill and Chris exit the blind, several other deer came into the lane. But they decided that one doe would be plenty to fill Bill's freezer.
We went back and looked at the footage, and you made an excellent shot on that deer.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
So, man, I've been enjoying your stories all morning. We've been sitting here in the blind. He shot the deer pretty early.
It's been fantastic. I mean, we've seen about 8, 9 deer this morning. That deer.
We have. It's been a good set this morning.
Yes.
If you're ready, we'll go out there and go find that deer.
Let's go find that deer.
I'll see what we can do.
All right, let's go find it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
After getting out of the blind, the deer are still trying to come and get some of the Bill's big buck crunch.
What are you thinking about that, Bill? You can't even get out of the stand with that deer coming out.
That's good. That is fantastic. This is a great place to be.
That's going to be back straps and deer steak and deer sausage. And
That looks good to me.
that looks good to me too.
Fantastic.
Can't you just picture smothered in gravy?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. You're a wonderful dear. Thank you for helping. You provide my family for some food.
If you don't mind, we'll just take a minute and give a little thanks.
Absolutely.
All right. Dear Lord, we just thank you for this gorgeous morning that we had, and the nice weather. Could have been a little bit cooler, but it wasn't bad, Lord. And so we appreciate the gorgeous morning that we had, and getting to see a lot of deer, and bringing this one out and letting us have a shot at it to take it and bring some meat home, put on the table. And Lord, just thank you for Bill and all the other veterans that are protecting our country and are sacrificing. Lord, you know, Bible says that greater love is no man than to give his life for another. And Lord, we know you sent your son Jesus to die for us, and with these veterans, they sacrifice their lives for us as well. And so, Lord, we just thank you for them and the service that they do for us. And Lord, we just ask that you would bless our time and the fellowship this week, and just thank you for all the things that you do for us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Well, Bill,
thank you, Chris.
You got your first deer.
Thank you for helping.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It was a pleasure. Enjoyed. We had some good conversation this morning in the blind, and I enjoyed the hunt this morning. All right, 1, 2, 3.
You're a fantastic man. Keep up the work.
I try.
Just keep helping veterans and people like you do, and you'll be blessed throughout your life. I promise you.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. You know, sometimes, you know, we do these hunts, and you know, we do these hunts to give back, and I truly am grateful for your service and that kind of thing. But sometimes I honestly don't know who gets the bigger blessing, you guys or us. I mean, we just have a great time doing these hunts, and you know.
Well, it's a two-way street. Life is a two-way street. If you are selfish and don't help people, then you suffer from that. But if you give of yourself to help people,
absolutely,
in the process of helping them, you're building yourself.
Absolutely.
There's the man upstairs, he writes it all down. He said, hey, you did a good job today.
Yeah.
Yesterday? Well, it's a question mark.
Yeah.
It just, you know, it's a two-way street. You help, and you get helped in the process.
Now let's go join Chris Flip Woodall, who will be hunting with veteran Jonathan Bamberg for the afternoon hunt. Jonathan has borrowed Bill's Remington 7 mag with a Nikon scope for the afternoon hunt and takes a few minutes to get the feel of the rifle. Looks like Jonathan knows how to handle a rifle and feels comfortable with his setup. Not long after getting set up, the first deer arrives. Jeff has instructed all the hunters that the first deer that usually arrives is a yearling, and you should wait until at least 2 or 3 deer are present before deciding to take the shot.
Me and Flip are sitting here looking at what we thought was a doe eating the corn. But I took a look and we waited. And then Flip took a look as well, and we both agreed that that's probably a buttonhead. So we're going to let him eat and see if a doe will come out here for us in a little bit.
Years of outdoor adventures has really done a number on my back. Caleb, I've been fighting with lower back pain for many years, and I think I finally found an answer. It's Chiropractic Health Services, West Monroe. It's Dr. Caleb, the Hotel. Caleb, man, the little procedures that you've done to me has really made a difference in my back. You got all the state-of-the-art equipment here in West Monroe. You got the decompression tables, the alignment tools, and I can see a big difference. I'm excited. It's going to be a great hunting season without lower back pain. Y'all check out Chiropractic Health Services in West Monroe.
It started raining. We threw everything in the truck.
A blast actually went off 2 feet to my right side.
And it broke right at the halfway point.
Hey, this has VIP warranty. They just told me to send in the parts.
Just they looked at them, evaluated them.
They cleaned them up really well and fixed the eye cups.
And here we are a week later hunting with a new scope.
To Vortex, it is a very important promise.
You buy a Vortex optic and it might be the last one you'll ever have to buy.
Smoked her. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And it was getting down to the wire.
It was, but we made a good call on waiting. So thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Good shot.
Thank you. There's the good jitters.
Shoot, man. Let's walk down there and look at her before it gets dark.
All right. Yes, sir.
I don't think she's going anywhere.
Good sized doe foot.
That is a good one, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. That was a good one. We're out here on Mr. Mercer's farms and got the opportunity to hunt with TP Outdoors today. Thanks to Mr. Bill, Chris, Flip, who was sitting here with me. I didn't see anything this morning, so we came back out after some really good food and hanging out with fellow veterans, talking old stories and having a good time, and a little shooting contest. Got to come back out this evening. We had a little one that came back up here. When we first saw it, we thought it was a little doe, but taking a little closer look, it looked like it was a button buck. Me and Flip both made an agreement that that's what we thought we saw, so we would just wait. So it was probably maybe 10 minutes later, this monster of a doe decided she wanted to come out. She wasn't out very long. She started to make her way to the wood line. We took a shot with the rifle that Mr. Bill let me borrow, and that was it. I don't think she took a step. I'm not sure. Flip will have it on video, but thanks to all you guys for letting us veterans come out here and hunt, and it truly means a lot to us, so thank you.
Let me do that, Bill.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, okay. I love doing it.
Y'all both do it, unless you
After arriving back at headquarters, Bill and Lewis decide it's time to welcome veteran Bill Jameson into the hunting community by performing a time-honored ritual of putting blood on his face.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
A little bit of that beer make it turn red there.
After the ritual, Bill looks over and spots Dylan trying to sneak off with some of his secret formula deer attractant.
All right, Dylan, what are you doing? Stealing my feed, man. We're trying to kill deer out here. You out here trying to put my feed in your truck.
I'm trying to kill deer too.
Oh, you can carry something home to Shreveport and kill a deer over there with you. Is that what it's all about?
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you can steal it, you just got to take it, buddy. Good luck with it, all right?
Thank you.
After a great lunch, everyone has had some time to sit around and enjoy socializing. Everyone especially enjoyed spending time with Hollywood, country boy Dylan Cotton, as he was cutting up all afternoon.
My name is Dylan Cotton, but everybody call me Country Boy Neil, because all I do is ride horses, shoot guns, and eat deer meat, and eat coon. And once again, stay tuned to TP Outdoors, because you're going to see me kill a deer, rub blood all over my face, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned to this, man. My name is Dylan Cotton, and I approve this message.
You proved it, message. Good job, dude.
O'Neill's Farm and Garden has done it again with Buck Down brand bites. That's right, get those deer feeders loaded up this fall with perfectly sized, low-dust rice bran pellets designed for today's motorized feeders. Put a buck down this fall with Buck Down brand bites. Available at O'Neill's Farm and Garden, Ruston, TP Outdoors, Monroe, West Monroe.
Dustin, we play hard, we're tough on our equipment, and we're glad to have Ludwig Brothers Marine as one of our sponsors at TP Outdoors Adventures.
Man, we're excited to take care of you guys just like we are of our regular customers, take care of and get you back on the water when you need to.
You know, that's important. Guys, everybody, whether it's us filming a TV show or the guy that's going fishing, has just got the weekend to go. He's got to have his equipment and it's got to be working right.
All right, let's make a hunting show.
Okay, folks, we have to take a minute and go back and look at some of Dylan's hunt from this morning. Dylan is hunting with TP cameraman Dustin Duck Campbell. I bet there was never a dull moment in the blind with Hollywood, Country Boy, and Duck in the same stand.
Yeah, rough, a very rough time this morning, but we coming back this evening. We gonna knock down the big buck, and I'm gonna try my best to make sure I do that, so the whole world can get to see me shoot down a big buck.
Well, folks, that's all the time we have for this week's show. In the spirit of paying it forward, American hero Jonathan Bamberg has donated his dough to Dylan Cotton and his family. Folks, it seems like once the chain of paying it forward starts, it just keeps getting longer and longer. Make it a point to do something for someone else, or as we say, pay it forward. Tune in next week as Duck and Hollywood Dylan Cotton continue their quest of getting a monster buck at Mercer Whitetails. The Louisiana heat has Dylan struggling to stay cool until the deer of a lifetime appears. See you next week for more TP Outdoors Adventures. Thanks for watching TP Outdoors Adventures, brought to you in part by Ryan Chevrolet and Kepper Dirt and Equipment Rental.
Ryan Chevrolet is the largest selection of Chevy trucks, cars, and SUVs in the area. Browse over 400 vehicles on our lot, including the family favorite Tahoe and Suburban. Test drive the dependable, long-lasting Silverado with a selection of over 200. And choose from 5 different special edition Silverados, including the Realtree Edition. Visit Ryan Chevrolet in Monroe or search online at ryanautomotive.com.
Thanks for making Ryan Chevrolet the #1 truck dealer in Northeast Louisiana.